Have you ever faced rejection only to realize later it was a blessing in disguise? Today, we're uncovering the secret power of turning rejection into an advantage with timeless wisdom inspired by Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. What if every no you encounter could actually push you toward greater success? Rejection isn't something to fear. It's an opportunity to grow, learn, and ultimately thrive. Sometimes the universe's closed doors are simply guiding you to an even better path. Feeling ignored, undervalued, or dismissed? It's time to flip the script and see rejection for what it really is, a stepping stone to your highest potential. In this video, we'll break down 13 transformative lessons that show you how to turn rejection into your greatest asset. These are real-world strategies that you can start applying today, so get ready to take control. Don't forget to like and subscribe to spread this life-changing wisdom. Let's dive in and transform rejection into your secret weapon. Lesson 1. Rise above their indifference. When life throws you a cold shoulder, don't shrink back. Take it as an opportunity to rise above. Ignoring those who overlook or dismiss you isn't an act of pettiness. It's a powerful affirmation of your self-worth. Picture this. Someone decides you're not worth their attention. That's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to engage, you're silently sending the message, "I know my value." You're holding up a mirror to their behavior, reflecting back their indifference, but you're unshaken. How can you do this without letting bitterness take root? Focus on your life, your dreams, and your happiness. Dive into things that fuel your growth, whether it's reading, learning a new skill, pursuing a hobby, or surrounding yourself with those who truly appreciate you. This isn't about seeking revenge. It's about channeling your energy into what elevates you. Yes, it may sting when you're ignored or dismissed, but use that feeling as fuel for personal growth. Build a shield of self-respect and let their indifference simply bounce off. You're not just surviving their rejection, you're thriving beyond it. By taking this approach, you demonstrate not just emotional maturity, but also your deep inner strength. Remember, your value isn't defined by someone else's inability to recognize it. Stay grounded in your worth and let your actions speak louder than their silence. Lesson 2. Master your emotions. Rejection can hurt, and in that vulnerable moment, it's easy to want to react impulsively and let your emotions take over. But here's a secret from Stoic philosophy that can change the game. Calmness. When someone dismisses or ignores you, the knee-jerk reaction might be frustration or sadness. But the Stoics have a different approach. They teach us to respond thoughtfully and with composure. This isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about not allowing them to control your actions. Instead of letting the sting of rejection dictate your mood, take a step back and ask yourself, why is this bothering me? Often, it's not the rejection itself that hurts, but our own insecurities or need for validation. Rejection merely triggers those deeper emotions. Now, let's get practical. You're being ignored. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself that this is just one moment, not a defining one. Stoicism encourages us to focus on how we respond, not on the actions of others. So, respond with kindness, stay composed, and if you choose to reach out, do so with genuine care, and not the expectation of getting something back. This isn't about passivity, it's about emotional mastery. By practicing this mindset, you begin to shift the power. Your self-worth doesn't rely on others' approval. Instead, it's about how you choose to react in the face of rejection. This approach is truly transformative. The more you embody calmness in these situations, the more you grow. You're not just handling rejection, you're building inner strength. You're learning that your peace and confidence aren't dependent on others. That's incredibly attractive and magnetic. People gravitate toward those who remain steady, even in adversity. So, by staying calm, you're not just surviving rejection, you're thriving and becoming the kind of person who can turn setbacks into stepping stones for growth. That's the Stoic way. Lesson 3. Let go and move on. When rejection hits, one of the most powerful tools you can embrace is detachment. This isn't about pretending the rejection didn't hurt, but about using that moment to fuel your growth. Acknowledge the sting, feel it, and then let it pass. Don't let it anchor your thoughts and hold you back. Think of yourself as a sailor navigating stormy waters. Yes, the waves are challenging, but rather than letting them sink you, use them to propel you forward. Rejection isn't a dead end, it's a redirection. View it as a signpost pointing you toward new opportunities and paths you may not have considered. Instead of dwelling on what's been lost, shift your focus to what's still ahead. Dive into activities that inspire you and broaden your horizons. Read books that spark new ideas. Pick up a sport that challenges your mind and body, or get involved in a volunteer project that gives you a fresh perspective. These aren't just distractions, they are moments of growth and discovery, building resilience and adaptability with every step. Also, surround yourself with a circle that uplifts and energizes you. Spend time with people who inspire and challenge you, and create a space where mutual growth thrives. Share your dreams, listen to theirs, and encourage each other in the pursuit of greatness. Remember, rejection doesn't define your value. It's simply an invitation to evolve, to reinvent yourself, and to see things from a new angle. As you keep moving forward, you'll realize that what once felt like a painful setback was actually a redirection towards something more fulfilling and rewarding. Let go of the past and allow yourself to grow into the person you're meant to be. Lesson 4. Prove your worth. Rejection can sting, but it also serves as a powerful test of your resilience. Instead of allowing it to knock you down, view it as an opportunity to demonstrate your strength. The next time you're overlooked in a meeting or passed over for a promotion, pause for a moment. Instead of succumbing to self-pity or resentment, turn that energy into action. Take on a project that showcases your talents or step up to lead an initiative. Your worth isn't determined by others' failure to recognize it. It's your chance to shine even brighter, undeterred by their dismissal. We've all heard the saying, when one door closes, another opens. It's more than just a comforting phrase. It's a call to action. Rejection isn't a reflection of your value. It's a redirection toward where your unique abilities are needed most. If you're passed over for a role or opportunity, maybe it's the universe pushing you towards something that aligns more with your skills and passions. Use this as a chance to reassess and realign. What are your strengths? How can you leverage them in a new direction? This is your moment to create your success story, one where setbacks lead to even greater comebacks. Embracing rejection doesn't mean burying your disappointment under a smile. It means accepting your emotions and moving forward with grace and determination. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our responses and actions. When you face rejection, practice empathy, not only for yourself, but for others. Perhaps that colleague who overlooked you is dealing with their own insecurities. Extend understanding, not as a sign of weakness, but as a mark of your strength. From rejection, grow, reflect, learn, and rise, stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Rejection is never the end of the road. It's a plot twist, nudging you to become the most authentic and determined version of yourself. Confront it with the wisdom of the Stoics and the energy of youth, and watch as rejection transforms from a fear into a catalyst for personal growth and success. Lesson 5. Harness the power of silence. Silence isn't just the absence of words, it's a potent tool for emotional strength, especially in the face of rejection. When you're ignored or turned down, the temptation to fix things, reach out, or seek an explanation is strong. But here's where you flip the script. Embrace the power of silence. It's not about playing games or being petty. It's about regaining control over your emotions and your actions. When you choose not to chase after someone or flood them with messages, you're taking a powerful step back. This pause is for you, a chance to reset and remind yourself that your worth is not contingent on someone else's approval. Let's explore this further. Silence isn't a sign of weakness. It's a proactive, deliberate choice. You're not simply waiting or being passive. You're taking time to reflect, refocus, and grow. It's an opportunity to reconnect with your goals, rediscover your passions, and remember what truly matters to you. Think of it as hitting the reset button, refreshing your perspective and empowering you to move forward with clarity. This period of no contact isn't cold or spiteful. It's a necessary boundary to protect your mental peace. It's a quiet statement. I respect myself enough to not chase validation. The beauty of this silence lies in the message it sends, not just to the person who rejected you, but to yourself as well. In an era where immediate responses are expected, your ability to remain composed and silent is intriguing and even attractive. It signals that you're not easily shaken and that your life is full of meaning beyond the rejection you're facing. Lesson 6. Prove yourself right. Rejection isn't just about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself what you're capable of. It's about taking that no and turning it into your fuel for personal growth. When someone doubts your abilities rather than seeking their approval, use that as an opportunity to push yourself beyond your limits. Whether it's a skill, a task, or an area of life, let their skepticism ignite your drive to become better. Dive deep, practice relentlessly, and show up with a level of competence that even you might not have realized you had. This isn't about putting on a show for others. It's about quietly building your own confidence and expertise. Now, consider the impact of your actions instead of your words. There's no need to announce your intentions or progress. Let your results speak for themselves. If they think you're uncreative, take on a project that displays your originality. If they label you as unreliable, let your consistency prove them wrong. This isn't a confrontation with others' opinions. It's a personal mission to achieve excellence. Every step you take toward improving yourself challenges the narrative others have about you. But here's the real shift. The true art of proving them wrong isn't about changing their minds. It's about transforming your own self-image. As you grow, your perception of yourself evolves. You realize that the validation that matters most is the one you give to yourself. Your journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others, but it will also redefine your understanding of what you're truly capable of. This isn't just about proving others wrong. It's about creating your own definition of success and achievement, and the greatest victory of all, realizing that you've been the one validating your worth all along. Lesson 7. Embrace joy and adventure. Life truly comes alive when we push beyond our comfort zones. The essence of joy isn't just about having fun. It's a strategy for building emotional resilience. When rejection strikes, the natural response is often to retreat, to stew in the bitterness of the experience. But here's the counterintuitive approach. Embrace joy intentionally. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings, but rather giving them a new outlet. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, rediscovering an old passion, or simply seeking moments of laughter, your pursuit of joy becomes an act of defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans thrive on connection, and there's power in shared experiences. As you navigate rejection, don't underestimate the value of your social circle. Invite friends for a hike, join a local creative project, or share a meal with loved ones. These moments of togetherness do more than just lift your mood. They remind you that you're part of a larger story, one that's rich with connections, support, and collective resilience. Every shared laugh, every heartfelt conversation is a reminder that you are more than just your setbacks. The real magic lies in stepping into the unknown. Rejection may feel like a closed door, but it often opens up countless new opportunities. Try a cuisine you've never tasted, explore a neighborhood you've never been to, or take a class on something completely outside your usual interests. These experiences aren't mere distractions, they're gateways to growth. Each new adventure adds depth to your character, making you more flexible, empathetic, and prepared to face whatever life throws your way. The goal isn't to forget the rejection, it's to grow stronger from it, using every no as a stepping stone toward a fuller, more vibrant life. Lesson 8. Elevate your social presence. Picture this. You're in a room, unnoticed, almost invisible. Rather than feeling defeated, this is your hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to transform these moments of rejection into springboards for personal growth. Instead of seeking external validation, focus on building your inner strength and becoming a key part of your community. This isn't about striving for popularity. It's about elevating your own self-development. Engaging in activities like fitness, picking up new hobbies, or advancing your career aren't just tasks. They're essential tools in creating a more resilient, confident you. Now, think about how you share your progress, not for applause or recognition, but to form deeper connections. When you talk about your interests or achievements, do it as a way to link up with others who truly resonate with your journey. This isn't about collecting followers. It's about forming bonds with like-minded individuals. Whether through volunteering or networking, you're not just enhancing your resume, you're building meaningful, long-lasting relationships. This approach mirrors Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contributing to the community go hand in hand. When you set out to build your social status, remember the goal. It's not to climb the social ladder, but to climb your own ladder of self-improvement. Each step should be about personal growth, and as you evolve, you'll positively impact those around you. This shift in perspective is key. It's not about seeking the spotlight. It's about seeing yourself grow, and in turn, helping others do the same. This Stoic mindset is a potent tool for navigating rejection in today's world, turning moments of doubt into powerful waves of transformation and connection. Lesson 9. Act as if they don't matter. When someone ignores you, the most powerful response might be the quietest one. It's not about being dismissive or cold. It's about protecting your peace. If someone chooses to disregard you, let them. Don't waste your time or energy trying to get their attention or engage them in conversation. Instead, redirect your focus elsewhere. At a social event, for example, look for others who appreciate your presence and invest your energy there. This approach is rooted in the understanding that your worth is not determined by someone else's recognition. In situations where you have no choice but to interact with that person, maintain professionalism. Keep things brief, direct, and impersonal. This isn't about trying to prove a point. It's about showing up for yourself. By keeping interactions strictly to the essentials, you avoid unnecessary drama and establish boundaries. It sends a clear message. I'm here for what matters, not for games. This method helps you stay grounded and focused on what's truly important, unaffected by someone else's indifference. If the neglect continues, embrace the power of walking away. This isn't a sign of weakness, it's a strategic choice. It means you recognize that your energy is better spent on relationships and endeavors that promote your growth and happiness. Choosing not to engage in a one-sided dynamic allows you to move forward toward more fulfilling connections and greater personal peace. By not reacting to indifference, you demonstrate self-respect and emotional strength. Your choice to detach isn't a defeat, it's an affirmation of your own value. Lesson 10. Embrace the power of silence. Choosing silence in the face of indifference isn't about playing mind games. It's about preserving your dignity and emotional peace. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not as a weapon of provocation, but as a powerful tool for self-reflection and emotional control. When someone ignores you, instead of reacting, use that silence as a moment to turn inward. It's an opportunity to understand your emotions, clear your mind, and gain perspective. This isn't about punishing the other person, it's about protecting your own peace. Within this silence lies immense potential for growth. It's not about shutting down or retreating, it's about opening yourself up to reflection. Stoicism encourages us to use these quiet moments to examine our values, our virtues, and our place in the world. It's a time to ask, why does this affect me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? This silence isn't about avoidance. It's a deliberate, constructive pause for self-improvement and alignment with your highest principles. So when you choose silence, do so with intention. It's a decision rooted in wisdom and self-care. This isn't about avoiding confrontation or letting someone get away with their actions. It's about rising above petty responses like manipulation or revenge. Instead, it's an expression of your commitment to Stoic ideals like temperance and self-mastery. By not reacting, you're not just distancing yourself from someone else's negativity, you're creating space to connect with your inner strength and maintain your sense of serenity in the face of adversity. Silence, in this sense, becomes not an absence, but a powerful practice of personal growth and emotional resilience. Lesson 11. Don't chase attention. When faced with indifference, the Stoic path isn't to beg for attention. It's a call to ground yourself in your own self-worth and independence. If someone ignores you, it's not an invitation to perform louder or seek validation from them. Instead, it's a moment to turn inward and reaffirm your own value. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem should not be dependent on others' opinions or attention. Your worth is constant and not up for negotiation, no matter how others treat you. Instead of striving for approval, focus on your passions and pursuits, grounded in self-sufficiency. This isn't about showing off to make others realize what they're missing. It's about recognizing for yourself what you bring to the table. Engage in activities that fulfill you, connect with people who genuinely appreciate you, and build a life you're proud of. This is not a passive response, it's an active embrace of your own happiness and growth. It's about being so immersed in your own journey that external validation becomes irrelevant. Rather than chasing fleeting attention, invest your energy into developing a life that you're content with, regardless of others' perceptions. Let your confidence and self-assurance come naturally as a product of your own growth, not as a performance for an audience. This Stoic approach isn't just about coping with rejection, it's about transcending it. It's about focusing on what truly matters, your personal growth and fulfillment. With this mindset, rejection becomes not a setback, but an opportunity to reinforce your resolve and deepen your understanding of your self-worth. Lesson 12. Be kind, but keep emotional distance. When faced with indifference or rejection, the Stoic approach isn't to withdraw into bitterness, but to respond with kindness while maintaining emotional distance. It's not about being cold or indifferent, it's about protecting your inner peace and emotional stability. When someone chooses to ignore you, it's understandable to feel hurt or frustrated. However, Stoicism teaches us to handle such moments with composure, offering a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day, but without the weight of expectations or a need for reciprocation. Your kindness is a gift, not a transaction. Maintaining emotional distance doesn't mean building walls around yourself. It means setting boundaries and recognizing that while you can control your actions, you can't control how others respond. This isn't a weakness. It's a sign of strength, self-respect, and emotional maturity. By choosing not to let someone's indifference affect you, you're asserting, "I will not let your actions disturb my peace." This balanced approach empowers you. It allows you to interact with grace, keeping your emotional world intact, while also showing respect for yourself and others. It's a powerful embodiment of Stoic wisdom, allowing you to navigate rejection and indifference without allowing them to define your emotional state. By practicing kindness without attachment to a particular outcome, you demonstrate not just maturity, but an unshakable sense of inner tranquility and dignity. You move through life's rejections not with anger or resentment, but with calm strength and resilience. Lesson 13. Don't reveal your struggle. When faced with rejection or indifference, the instinct might be to show the world your struggles, to express the pain or frustration you feel. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of maintaining composure, regardless of the storm inside. It's not about pretending everything is fine. It's about embracing internal resilience and strength. By not revealing your struggle, you aren't hiding your emotions. You're choosing not to let them dictate your actions or your sense of self. Showing that you're unaffected by rejection isn't a facade. It's an embodiment of true inner stability. Life goes on, and your determination should remain as strong as ever. This isn't about putting on a performance for others. It's a quiet declaration to yourself of your own strength. It's proof that your sense of self-worth isn't contingent on others' actions or opinions. This approach doesn't mean you deny your feelings. Acknowledge them. Feel the hurt, the frustration, the disappointment, but don't let them control you. Let calmness and self-assurance guide you. You can control your actions, your responses, your demeanor. Continue living with confidence, not to show others your strength, but to reinforce it for yourself. By doing so, you're asserting that your worth is unwavering, independent of external validation. In essence, by not revealing your struggle, you practice Stoic emotional resilience. You demonstrate wisdom and integrity by managing your emotions in a way that maintains your dignity. This strength isn't about hiding feelings, it's about handling them with grace, staying grounded in your values, and not allowing external circumstances to shake your foundation. Your response to rejection is more than just a way to protect your reputation. It's a reflection of your fortitude and stability. Together, we've explored these 13 powerful lessons of Stoic resilience. Each no is a stepping stone toward growth, teaching us to channel inner strength. Now, I invite you to take these lessons into your life. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth. Share your journey, your triumphs, and your lessons in the comments. Let's keep this community strong, supportive, and resilient. Stay stoic.